Hi, my name is Yvonne. I'm from Witness, which is a human rights organization based in Brooklyn, New York. There's a group of activists turned citizen journalists in Syria who has shot and collected over 160,000 videos that document human rights violations since 2011 in their country. Imagine trying to find footage of a specific massacre or war crime from this uncatalogued collection in order to use it as evidence in the news media or in a future justice and accountability setting. Oh, the slide didn't make it all the way through. Closer to home, an American NGO produced a feature-length documentary on sex trafficking, traveling across the country to gather valuable interviews with survivors, experts, and advocates. A year later, when returning to the raw footage for a new production, they plug in their hard drive and it won't start. These are just two of the many true stories that we've heard from activists that we work with at Witness, which, as I said, is a nonprofit organization that supports human rights activists to use video safely and effectively to advocate for change. Most of these organizations do not have trained archivists, but are having to manage large collections of unique and valuable digital video that they want to be able to access and reuse now and over time. Even organizations that have archives and archivists like ours experience many challenges when trying to maintain our collections. So for this reason, we have developed the Activist Guide to Archiving Video, which is an online resource that provides practical steps for managing, storing, cataloging, sharing, and preserving digital video. And you see the URL up there. It's designed for human rights activists, advocates, small NGOs and media collectives, citizen journalists, and it explains digital archiving concepts using non-specialized language, and it walks users through archive-oriented practices that can be realistically integrated in a limited resource environment. The guide conceptualizes the work of archiving as the entire range of practices and decisions that support the long-term preservation, use, and accessibility of content of enduring value. These practices and decisions can occur throughout the video workflow at different times in the video's life cycle. And we divided these stages up into eight main categories to make it easier to understand. So they're create, transfer, acquire, organize, catalog, store, preserve, and share. And I invite you to take a look at the website now, or I'll also be at the poster session following this out in the hallway with my laptop if you'd like to come by, and I'll show you the site and you can ask me any questions. I don't think my slides transferred. Anyway, so for those of you who teach or train or otherwise provide digital preservation guidance to individuals or groups, I would encourage you to make use of this resource. All of the content on the site is available under a Creative Commons license, attribution, non-commercial, and share alike, so you can reuse it however you like. The website itself is designed to work well on different types of devices. There's an option to download the site as a PDF for those working in low bandwidth or no internet environments. We'll also have it available as on a USB stick for those situations. And it will soon, in the coming weeks, be available also in Arabic and Spanish, with more languages to follow. So if you do make use of it, please drop us a line. It would be really helpful for us to understand how people are using the guide. And please also share the site with people or organizations that you think would benefit from it. And it doesn't have to be human rights groups. I think this guide might be helpful for any sort of small organization that's dealing with their video collections. Again, and even if you're not going to be using the site directly or in a training capacity, I invite you to look through it and please go to our contact page and send me your feedback. I did have all of the contact information on the slide, which doesn't seem to be there. But you can reach me, Yvonne, at witness.org, or archiveguide@witness.org also gets to me. And again, the URL is archiveguide.witness.org.